Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. I'm coming to you today to share a weekly word. And this is, I'm hoping this sun cooperates with me, y'all, because it's kind of tough out here this morning. I want to share with you, I talked about love a few weeks ago and the fact that God loves you. But I want to talk today about, and there's so much on this subject I want to touch on, so I'm sure I will talk about this again. But the importance of loving you. Are you lovable without loving yourself? Absolutely. It's people love people through things all the time. It's people love people that are damaged, that love people that don't love themselves, that don't even know how to begin to love themselves. But it's important that you love yourself so you can truly and fully know how to love someone else. And I tell you today that I went through a period of time where I didn't love myself. I didn't even know how to begin to love myself. I didn't even know that I was worthy of being loved, or loving me. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I would go from one bad relationship to the next bad relationship. And even after I loved myself, that didn't stop me from being in a bad relationship necessarily, or going through bad things in relationships. But it made me recognize when things weren't right and that it was not okay how somebody was treating or doing me. A lot of times, I'm going to use my life. It's so funny because people will say to me, and y'all, I'm going to tell you, I believe in marriage. I've said this time and time again. I think relationships are great in the right perspective, but it's not the be-all, the end-all, and it doesn't make you. And if you're not happy and love yourself and care about yourself, no relationship will ever fulfill you. I see people go in from one person to the next person looking for a void to be filled. And I've had people tell me, you're a cute girl, but if you lose some weight, you get you somebody. I'm like, honey, I was fat when I was married, when I was in all the relationships I was in. Probably was bigger because I was eating more. You'd be happy. And I tell you, I'm like, and these same people that's telling you that are people that they are so unhappy with, they are tolerating them just to say that they have somebody in their life because they have never spent any time just with themselves, taking care of themselves and loving themselves. Y'all, when I found out, and that's the thing when you recognize that, and that's the thing with people that love you through whatever and love you regardless in spite of, but they can't fill that void until you learn how that you are loved and lovable regardless of anybody else on this earth loving you. And I had to get to that point where, God came in and I love you regardless. And when you realize, like I say, the love of God, you know that even in spite of all your flaws, you come to Him as you are. You don't have to change a thing about yourself. Yes, you might need to be improved, but you can come at the dirtiest of dirty and God still loves you. And that's how you need to look at yourself. So right now, if you in the mirror, no matter how many flaws that you have, you need to look at yourself through God's eyes, how dirty you are, and love who you are and say, yes, I need to improve some things, but right here, right now, today, I choose to love me. And and I'm telling y'all, this is a true story about something with me. I was in a relationship, and Lord knows I love this man. He had a friend who, was doggy dog dog, bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. To the point where his friend asked me, well, I don't know why you didn't want to be with me. And he himself said, his friend said that, you know, I was just in a relationship for something I could get out of him. Now, keep in mind, I always worked and didn't have one child, and one like he was rich. He was having financial problems himself, and I wasn't getting anything from him. And it was like, well, can't you stand up as a man and say that? You know, she's not taking me for anything. But he never did. But I'm like, okay. So I don't think that this person was for the relationship at all. So I don't know what his reasonings was that day, but I'm telling you, when I was at the lowest point in this relationship, going through hell in this relationship, and I said, you know, I cried that day, and I said, I don't know, I love him that much. I don't know how I can make it without him. This friend, bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, says to me, you can make it. God got you. You'll be all right. That's what I say. You don't never know when you might get a message from either. And it had to remind me, you got to be an example for your daughter. You got to be an example. And you got to return to what you know is right. You got to love you and take care of you. Or you're not going to be good, any good for you or your daughter. And it kind of slapped me back into reality. And y'all, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, might have just been rejoicing, saying, good, I can get this girl out of here. I don't know. But one thing I know that he didn't do that day. And I said, God will send you a message some kind of way, somehow. He didn't make a move on me. He didn't try to say, you can get with me and I, big daddy, I'll make it better. He didn't try to do any of that. He said, God got you. And maybe it was because of how I carried myself. You know, because they know I wasn't up for that foolishness either. And that was the last person, I'm telling you, I thought I would have gotten that message from. And I'm not saying that it's easy to learn how to love you. That's why I tell people, you know, start from where you can. You go today and you find yourself something, and tell yourself something every day you like about you, that you think is all right, regardless of what the world may say. Yo, 1-2 smile. Girl, you doing the thing. You are doing it. Focus on that every day. Build yourself up. Build your self-esteem. And we all recognize when changes are needed in our life. And like I said, work to improve on those. But don't let anybody steal your joy or your blessings and knowing how to love and appreciate the person you are. You got this one life to live. Don't allow other people's perceptions of you beat you down and make you feel like you're not worthy. Because I can attest to you that God loves you for real, for real. And if he loved you in spite of all, don't you know you worthy of being loved, and you worthy of you loving you? And like I said, I can go on and on and on. And don't expect somebody else to be responsible for your happiness and loving you. Although it may happen, you should want to enhance whomever life you with. But make sure you have something within. Make sure you know how to be all right with yourself. Because if something in that person God will loan us people only for a period of time. And that person that's been carrying you and showing you love may be snatched away. It might be time for God to take that person back. Their borrowed time may be up that he's loaned them to you. You need to be able to make it and know that you're still worthy and loved, and you don't need to just run on to the next person thinking that that person is going to fulfill that need. You need to know that God got it in all times. God got you. And love and care for yourself, because you are a child of God. Y'all, I know that this has been a lengthy day, a lengthy word today. But I'm going to try not to go on. And like I said, I'll talk about this again because there's so much I can say on this subject. But I want you to know right now today You're loved. I love you, but God loves you the most. And when I say that, that is truly something. Can't nobody beat God loving you. Not even you. Remember to always be kind to yourself. Be joyful and be blessed. And I love you much, and y'all have a wonderful, blessed, and beautiful Wednesday. Bye.